corner in front. Gretzky scores! There it is! The 300th career goal.
Hey, what's up, hockey fans? Today, we're breaking down the legendary journey of Wayne Gretzky, the guy who didn't just play hockey, he redefined it. You know him as the Great One, but how did a skinny kid from Ontario become the undisputed GOAT of hockey? It wasn't just the skates or those fancy slap shots. In fact, it might surprise you, but Wayne Gretzky had more in common with you and me than you think. So, buckle up, because we're taking you on a wild ride from rookie to greatness. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to become the greatest in any field, even if you don't play hockey. The kid who couldn't stop skating. Wayne was just 2 years old when he first laced up his skates. 2. While most kids were barely walking, Gretzky was already gliding on the ice. By the age of 6, he was playing in leagues with boys 4 years older than him. His secret? He didn't stop skating ever. Meanwhile, at 6, I was struggling to tie my shoes, and this kid's out here playing like it's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The lesson here? Starting early and staying obsessed with what you love is key. Even when others doubted him, saying he was too small, too weak, Gretzky had one thing they didn't: relentless practice. But his journey wasn't all smooth sailing. When Gretzky entered junior hockey, things got tough. At 14, he moved away from home to play at a higher level, a big decision for a kid that age, and not everyone welcomed him with open arms. In fact, he was often targeted for being small and different. Ever feel like you're the odd one out, no matter how hard you try? Well, Gretzky knows exactly how that feels. There were times when Wayne felt isolated, struggling to fit in with bigger players. But instead of letting fear hold him back, he used it as fuel. He became known for his quick thinking, his vision on the ice, seeing plays before they even happened. He knew he couldn't out-muscle his opponents, so he outsmarted them. His mind became his greatest asset. This was the turning point when Wayne realized his size didn't matter. What mattered was how he played the game. And oh boy, did he play it well. The NHL Draft, a move that shocked the world. In 1978, Wayne Gretzky entered the NHL, except, wait, that's not entirely true. He wasn't drafted into the NHL like most stars. He actually joined the WHA World Hockey Association first, and when the league merged with the NHL, Gretzky came along for the ride. It's like showing up to the party uninvited, and then everyone's like, yeah, you're the life of the party now. When Gretzky finally hit the NHL, the world saw something they'd never seen before. In his rookie year, he scored 51 goals and had 86 assists, breaking records, making headlines, and cementing his place as hockey's next big thing. And he was just getting started. But his journey to greatness wasn't done yet. Stick around, because next up, the dynasty begins. The Edmonton Oilers and the glory years. The 1980s belonged to Wayne Gretzky. He led the Edmonton Oilers to 4 Stanley Cup championships in just 5 years. His offensive dominance was unreal, breaking records left and right, including the mind-boggling 92-goal season in 1981-82. That's like someone scoring every single game and then throwing in a few hat tricks for good measure. What made Gretzky so special wasn't just his goals, though. It was his ability to elevate the players around him. His passes, his vision, it made everyone on the ice better. That's the true mark of greatness, isn't it? Not just being the best, but making everyone around you better. But even as Gretzky was reaching legendary status, a shocking trade would shake up his career and the hockey world. The trade heard round the world. In 1988, the unthinkable happened. Wayne Gretzky was traded to the Los Angeles Kings. It's been called the trade that shook the world. Fans were devastated. Players were shocked. But Gretzky? He took it as another challenge. Magine being traded like a Pokemon card. Except you're Wayne freaking Gretzky. People feared this would be the end of Gretzky's dominance, but once again, he proved the doubters wrong. He not only elevated the Kings, but he also brought hockey to the forefront in the United States. He became bigger than just a player. He became an ambassador for the sport. But his career wasn't over yet, and what came next would further cement his legacy as the greatest. The records that will never be broken. By the time Wayne Gretzky retired in 1999, he held 61 NHL records. That's not a typo. 61. Most points in a season, most goals, most assists, most points. The list goes on. Quick question. Can you name any other athlete who holds that many records in any sport? I'll wait. The craziest part? Many of these records will likely never be broken. Not in our lifetime, anyway. Gretzky didn't just set the bar. He raised it so high, no one else can even reach it. And that, my friends, is why he's the GOAT, the power of Gretzky's legacy. But what's the biggest lesson we can learn from Wayne Gretzky's journey? It's not just about being the best. It's about perseverance. It's about overcoming obstacles, proving the doubters wrong, and turning every challenge into an opportunity. Gretzky wasn't just great because of his skill. He was great because of his mindset. Imagine if he'd given up when he was told he was too small. Imagine if he'd stopped skating after the tough junior years. Would we even know the name Wayne Gretzky today? Probably not. That's the scary part, how many of us quit before we even get close to greatness. But you don't have to make that mistake. Gretzky's journey shows us that greatness isn't a straight line. It's a journey of ups and downs. The question is, are you ready to follow that path? If you enjoyed this breakdown of Wayne Gretzky's incredible journey, make sure to hit that like button. And for more stories of greatness, from athletes to legends in other fields, hit that subscribe button and join the family. We've got some game-changing content coming up that you won't want to miss, so don't forget to turn on notifications.